Hello everyone, my name is Tatiana and I'm a teacher from Topic Native. Today we are going to learn a new topic. It is asking for suggestions on how to throw a party at a restaurant. And to learn this task, we need to do some points at this lesson. So you will have a chance to ask for suggestions on how to throw a party at a restaurant. You will practice with sounds R and A. I will tell you some tips how to improve your pronunciation, and we will practice with words that we can face these sounds. Besides this, we will learn some vocabulary relating to today's topic. You will learn some new phrases, you will learn some new interesting words, and you will learn how to use them in your speech. And our warm-up part, and the first question: do you like to throw parties at a restaurant or at home, and why? Louine, could you please join your microphone, please?
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, Louine, hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Me too, quite
Uh,
good. Could you could you please introduce yourself?
yes. My name Nguyên. I'm 29 years old. I'm living and working in Quảng Ngãi City. Um, my hobbies are listening to music, reading book, and sometimes I go shopping with my friends.
Okay, nice to talk with you today. Um, so, Louine, what about you? Have you ever been to a party?
I haven't throw a party before.
Okay. Um, what parties do you prefer? Do you prefer quiet, calm parties, or you prefer active, noisy parties, crowded parties?
I like party and I like a noisy
What
party.
kind? Noisy parties. Okay.
Yeah,
So why do you prefer noisy parties?
because I think am young, so I like to make friends with the people, and I think in a noisy party I can make friends with um, at the meet make friends with people, and I like sing and dancing with my friends.
Mhm. Okay, okay. What kinds of parties do we have? Why we organize a party? In what occasions?
I don't understand. Can you repeat again?
When do we organize a parties? In what
We can
occasions?
organize the party. We can organize the party in the restaurant or at home or in uh, seaside or in in the um, in the park. Yeah.
Okay. What about birthday party? I don't know, just farewell party. So what kinds we have? Farewell. Next we have just a home party. We can have when we finish the university or school, we have a party, right?
Yeah.
A party we have when we just start going to the university or to school. Do you have any ideas? I try to remember all occasions we have parties. Do you
I'm
remember?
sorry.
Okay.
Can
So
you
what?
repeat again?
No, I just want to add my list of occasions.
Yeah.
I just ask maybe you remember any variants. Okay. So, what activities can we have at the parties, and what is the difference between, for example, farewell party and just a birthday party?
Um, at the party we have some activity such as eat some food and drink, and we talk with the friend or sing a song, or we can play some game in there, and or we can take a lot of photo with the friend with my
Mhm.
friends. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, how often do you take part in a party or you organize a party? How often?
Um, not not often. Sometimes we organize a party at with the colleagues or with the friend at the birthday or the wedding.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we have a wedding party.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and what is the difference between celebrating a restaurant at a restaurant and at home?
I think if we organize in a restaurant, we don't need to prepare anything such as food, drink, or decorate. And after the party, we don't need to clean the house. And
Mhm.
if we make a noisy, we don't make a noisy with, for my neighborhood.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we sometimes we have a problem because of noise when we have,
Yes.
right? Mhm. What do you think about the price? Is it cheaper or more expensive to celebrate a party at a restaurant or at home?
Yeah, I think um, organize in the restaurant is much more expensive, and
Mhm.
sometimes quality of food is not not good for health, and
Okay.
yeah, and if we organize at home, we can prepare uh, mm, food we like that we like.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So, and what about you? Do you prefer to organize a party or just participate to just enjoy the atmosphere?
Um, I like to organize in a restaurant because I feel lazy, so I don't want to um, prepare anything, and I don't want to clean
Mm-hmm.
the house after the party. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. So, Min, thank you for your opinion. It was very great. Okay. Okay. Juan, could you please join your microphone? I see that you want to participate here. You need to join your microphone. Okay,
Hello,
okay, I
teacher.
see. Yeah, hello. How's it
Hello, how
going?
are you? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Quite good. Yeah, quite good, thank you. Juan, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I would introduce myself. My name's Quang. I'm 60 years old. I'm an economist. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
working and living in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my hobbies are reading books, listening to music,
Mm-hmm.
and traveling with my friend and my son, and I have a free time. Nice to meet you.
Nice to talk with you today. Juan, so let's talk about Paris. Let's talk about restaurants and organizing a party at home. So, my first question for you. Where do you usually organize a party?
Okay, I usually to choose a party at the restaurant. Uh,
At a restaurant? Why?
yes,
Why not at home?
yeah, because my homes is not very large. Uh,
You mean space?
Small, yes, about the space.
Yeah, space.
Have
Okay.
a small dining room, so that
Mm-hmm.
to hold the party at home.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about organizing a party at home. Okay, our first, our first, just thinking over. We have a party at home. Yeah, we have just some cons and pros, some advantages and disadvantages, right? So,
Okay.
what about advantages when you celebrate a party at home?
Okay. Firstly, we have a reasonable price. Yeah, that's mean
Mm-hmm.
can cook with the food, and we can make the food with the reasonable price, not expensive, and even
Mm-hmm.
on the other side.
Yeah, so the first
Yeah.
reasonable price.
Secondly,
Uh,
uh, we have a cozy time, yeah, only time with a friend and relative.
Cozy time. Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you mean? Cozy time.
Okay,
Cozy
we
atmosphere with your friends. Okay, what do you mean?
I have a private space, yeah, so that we
Mm-hmm.
can to speak to each other, yeah, with my close
Mm-hmm.
friend, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that not interfere to the other or not disturb by the other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's right. Okay, what's any other advantages?
And, I can decorate something
Mm-hmm.
what I like,
Mm-hmm.
and, so that I don't depend on the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, okay, that's right. Okay, very good. But if we talk about negative aspects, what do you think about drawbacks? What drawbacks do we have if we celebrate our party at a restaurant?
Sorry, don't understand what are you asking.
Disadvantages,
This?
drawbacks. Yeah, in other words, drawbacks.
No.
If we talk
Yes.
about negative aspects.
Okay. Negative reason
Aspects.
aspect. Yeah. Uh, to through party at home. Yeah.
We've talked about
I
just
think
advantages, pros.
firstly it make me the time. Yeah. Not save time. Yeah. For organize.
It takes time.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to spend a lot of time to organize a party. Absolutely right. Anything else?
Just we don't save so much time for preparing and decorating. Yes.
Yeah, so a lot of
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
too much time sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a second thing, I think not enough the space
Not
for
enough space.
yes.
So we have just
And thirdly, I think very difficult for me to collect all the things after the party. I'm afraid
okay.
that yeah, to clean the house, clean the bowl, things, everything after. Yes, yeah, for the cleaner.
So, for example, you don't have enough skills or experience to organize a party, right? For example, I'm not a professional and I'm not sure that everything I do
No,
correctly,
I think
like this.
yes, lack of space and yeah, not enough space because I said before I have a small room, yeah, a small dining room, yeah, and restroom. Yes, it is an advantage for organizing party.
Can't organize a noisy party. Absolutely right.
Yes,
Okay. What do you think about dirty dishes? Because when I organize a party at my house and when I see a lot of dirty dishes in my kitchen, I'm so sad. I become so sad and I don't know what to do because I don't have a washing machine and I wash up by myself and it is crazy for me to wash my dish every time. What do you think about it? Do you agree with me?
I'm agree with you. Yeah, oh, totally agree with you.
Yeah, I think it's a huge problem. Okay, and about restaurant. So what benefits we have to of celebrating at a restaurant and what disadvantages we have?
Expensive. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the first.
Expensive, right, right.
Yes,
We have
expensive.
high price.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I don't believe the total believe in the safe food. Yeah, the
You mean the quality of food?
yes, quality food.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, anything else? Or we just have two?
And I think sometimes it cannot allow me to the decorate something what I like at the
Mm-hmm.
restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Decoration.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a very difficult question about decoration because someone likes this deco, but another person doesn't like it. So it's just a huge question, of course. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, and cannot to organize the noisy party.
Oh, at a restaurant.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. It maybe it make the noisy and disturb to the another. Cannot.
Okay, but besides this, you have a limited time, right? Because, for example, if a restaurant closes, for example, at 11, you need to finish your party at, for example, 10:30, right?
Okay.
A limited
Yes.
time. Hmm. Okay, so I think you mentioned all advantages and disadvantages of both variants of throwing party. So thank you for that. And in conclusion, what variant do you prefer to celebrate at a restaurant or at home?
I'm prefer organize a party at home.
So
With
there we have more more
with
benefits. Hmm.
with limited uh, uh, friend.
Hmm. Yeah, unlimited time.
Unlimited
Okay,
time.
okay. Yeah, very nice. So, Kwan, thank you for this conversation. And now, guys, I want to listen to you, how you organize your party, and you have just a task that you need to talk with your classmates. For example, student A, you need to ask your friend for suggestions on how to throw a party at a restaurant. And student B, you're a student A's friend, please talk with your friend. Kwan, could you please be student A? Min, you're student B.
Yeah. Yes. Hello,
Okay.
Quang. Mr. Quang.
Hello. Hello, Nguyen. How are you today?
I'm great. How about you?
Oh, I'm well today. Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you please tell me something about the organized party at the restaurant? Do you like that?
I organized a party. So,
Yes.
um, do you, you,
Yeah, I mean,
do you,
how to
organize a
choose?
party?
Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
how to choose a party at restaurant? Yeah.
Uh, um, mm, if you like to organize the party at the restaurant, you, I think you should choose restaurant you like and some you can depending on the food at the restaurant you like or um, rice or fries yeah food and fries and
Food and fries.
you need
Okay.
yeah
Okay, I think there are something, there are many things, uh, a suggestion to how to throw a party at a restaurant. For me, firstly, I have to choose the location. Yes,
Yes.
where the restaurant uh, at. And secondly, I have to choose which restaurant, yeah, or what food like to eat. And I have to see something about the atmosphere, yeah, and space for the guest, yeah. And after that, of course, I have to reserve maybe
Yeah.
one days before, normally in the city. Think so.
Oh, and I think you should talk to the children too, and talk with them about music or about decoration you like in the restaurant in the party.
Okay, but uh, can you tell me some advantage or disadvantage for organize the party at the restaurant?
If organized at a restaurant, I think you don't need to prepare anything, and in the restaurant it has music or has um, has music you and
You mean it saved my time? Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
it saved my time. Yeah, that's mean. Yeah, I have
yeah,
not.
yeah, save your time.
Yeah, but how about the price for food? Yeah.
How about, can you
The
repeat?
price, yeah. Yeah. How about the price? Yeah. Food.
Private food. It has many food, so you can choose. You can choose the food you like, and the reasonable price. Um,
Okay, but I think that normally it's a higher, yeah, at home.
Yeah, Kwan, your partner disappeared. Okay, I think you have a good dialogue together, okay? Thank you for that. I get that just again Win has any problems, okay? Just let time. Okay, so after this conversation, we are going to read a dialogue between Jenny and Annie. Okay, so Kwan, could you please read this dialogue with me? Okay, so could you please read for Jenny and I will read for Annie.
Okay. You look so excited. What's going on?
My father's birthday is coming next Friday. I want to throw a surprise party for him. Do you have any ideas?
Why don't you choose Kaku restaurant?
Hmm?
Why don't you choose Kaku restaurant?
the next is very famous for holding parties and events.
It is very famous for holding parties and events.
Great! What should I prepare for the party?
I think you should make a reservation early and plan a surprise gift for him.
I'm not sure about that. What do you suggest?
How about arranging for his favorite brand to pay at the party?
That's a brilliant idea. Thank you. Okay, Kwon, very nice, but you had just little mistakes. Let's practice at them. So, reservation,
Reservation.
reservation,
Yeah,
mhm. Uh,
reservation.
band,
Ban.
band,
Yeah, ban.
ah, ah, ah. Just open your mouth.
Ban.
Band.
Ben.
Exactly. And party.
Party.
Yeah, you just pronounce it with party. Yeah, but
Party.
now, yeah, we pronounce it party. Bearer, party. Yeah, we don't pronounce sound t because we have spoken English and we pronounce it party without
Party.
sound t.
Yeah. Party.
Try
Party. Yeah.
party.
Like
Yeah, party. We don't
like
pronounce sound t. Yeah, it's just new variant of pronunciation. Okay. If you listen to speakers just carefully, you can notice it. Okay.
curry.
Okay. Thank you. So now, guys, you can see that we have some useful phrases that we should learn by heart to be more confident in our topic, right? To not to think about your phrases, but have just prepared questions. Why don't you choose Kaku restaurant? Why don't you choose? It's just a spoken phrase. You can ask, what do you think about it? Or why don't you? Why don't you come to me and ask by yourself? Or why don't you organize a party by yourself? What should I prepare for the party? What should I? We have a modal verb should because we have model color of the section, of course, and that is why after modal verb we don't use any other forms instead of the first one. And I think you should make a reservation early and plan a surprise gift for him. I think it's just your opinion. I think I share with you my opinion, and you should. Again, we have just suggestion. You should. Okay, our next step is practice. Practice at speak out loud part, and we are going to improve pronunciation of sounds R and A. Please read these words first. After that, I will explain to you how to pronounce them correctly. I will share with you my tips. And Kwan, could you please read them?
Party. Bed. Par. Plan. Father. Happy. Car. Activity.
Yeah, very well. Thank you. Okay, Min.
Yeah. Party. Bad plan. Father. Happy. Car. Activity.
Okay, could you please begin once again?
Um, party. Bad. Car. Plan. Father. Happy. Car. activity.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Okay, and when you have sound ah, you need to use your hand. So just have your hand under your chin and don't forget to open your mouth widely. Bad, happy, plan, activity. Ah, ah. You need to open your mouth. Don't forget about it. And sound ah. It's a long sound. We have it when there is combination of letters A plus R or A plus TH. For example, party, father, far, car. And all these words together, party, bad, father, happy, far, plan, car, activity. Now I want you to read these words again. Win,
Bad, plan, happy, activity, party, father, far, car.
excellent without mistakes. One, your turn.
Yes.
Mhm.
Bad, plan, happy, activity, party, father, far, car.
Very well, thank you. Okay, after our practice, we have a task that we need to talk about suggestions on how to throw a party at a restaurant. So you need to ask me about them, about some types of restaurants, some activities for the party, and about special offers. Besides these, we have some suggestions. They're from our previous dialogue. Don't forget to use them. And I want to start my dialogue with Ms. Min.
Yes.
Mhm.
I am to number 2.
Okay. Min, I know that you are going to organize a party. Is it true?
Yes, I'm going to organize the birthday party. So can do you have any idea for me?
Okay, ideas about what? About decoration, about activities for a party, or about food or
Yeah,
location?
I don't know about the music and the games at the party, so I, I don't know what game you can organize.
Mm-hmm. Okay. About music. I think you should choose neutral music like pop music, songs that everyone knows. I think it is the easiest way because you can't prepare suitable music for everyone because one person likes rock, another person likes rap, and the third person likes classical music, you know? That is why it's
Yeah,
difficult to prepare music, and I suggest you to choose just neutral pop music
yeah,
that we have on the radio.
yeah. In my birthday party, have many a lot of children. So, what kind of games do you think I should bring? I should organize.
Do you want to prepare games only for children or for adults too? Do you want prepare games only for children or for adults too?
For daughter of my friends.
No, no, no. Have a look at the chat box.
I want to prepare for children only.
Only for
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the age. So, what about the age? Age. Are they 10 years old
Yeah,
or 15 years old? How old are they?
I about 10 to 15 years old.
So they are teenagers. What do you think about Monopoly?
Monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
Monopoly. Oh, I don't
Do you
know
know
what.
this game? It's just a table game.
Uh, Table game. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it's great, exciting.
Yeah, besides it, you can play hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Mhm. Yeah, do you know this game?
Oh, I don't know this
Maybe
game.
it's, yeah, it's just very, very popular among children, I guess. Okay, so I see that you are prepared for your party, and I'm sure that your party will will be so wonderful, so active, so I think enormous for children and for adults who want to come.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Nguyen, for our conversation. And Kwon, you're next.
Okay, I would like to choose contact number 1.
Okay. Kwon, what about your party? I know that you're organizing it next week.
Yes, uh, I have a small party with my colleagues uh, next week.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
do you have any idea
Any ideas about what?
about our party next week? With
Oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea to organize a party.
yes, and how about the restaurant? How about the food? The
So
choir?
you want, yeah, you want to organize a party at a restaurant, not at home?
Yes, I want to organize a party at the restaurant.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see. So, what cuisine do you prefer? European, Asian cuisine?
I prefer the Vietnamese restaurant.
So, Vietnamese cuisine. Okay. Okay, I see. Um, hmm, you know, I'm not very good at Vietnamese cuisine. Um, that is why I just know that there is a cozy, nice restaurant for a party, maybe at the next street. You see?
Okay, yes, the cozy restaurant in the next street. Yeah, okay. That means not far from my house. Yeah, not far from my office. It is good ideas. And
Yeah, there is enough space for dancing, for playing, for gaming, and yeah, I think you will spend wonderful time there.
okay, yeah. maybe I have to see it. But how do you know something about the food and the price at this restaurant?
No, the prices food is quite high. You know, mm, I pay so much attention on quality of food that I eat. That is why I prefer restaurants with not so cheap prices, but with good quality of food.
Okay, thank you very much. But what should I do? Please tell me.
Um,
Reservation?
yeah, it's a good decision to celebrate your party at a restaurant, not at home. Um, you will save your time and, of course, um, you will enjoy food and you don't have dirty dishes after this wonderful time.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Kwan, for your thank you for your questions. Now, guys, and your assessment part. So, Miss Nguyen, I'm going to start with you. So, about your pronunciation, you need to practice with sound ch in the word such. We need to pronounce it hard and loudly. So, such, just push air from your mouth. Next, the sound k. This sound we pronounce with aspiration. You just need to push extra air from your mouth. And about your grammar, some activities afterwards, some we have a plural form of our noun, activities, ending es, and it depends on food and price at a restaurant. When you have present simple and when your subject is the third person singular, don't forget to have ending s of the verb. So, Nguyen, thank you for your participating at this lesson. I see that you are good at building good structures. I understood everything you told me or your classmate. So, thank you for your presentation here. And Mr. Kwang, about your performance here, the word think, sound k. Be careful with ending sounds. We don't skip them. We pronounce all sounds hard and loudly. The difference between hear and listen. So here we talk about ability. I can hear you. We talk about ability that you can do. And listen. I listen to you. It just my willing to listen to you, my action just direct to you, and we have listen. Next, you can't organize a noisy party. You can see we have a modal verb can, but after modal verbs we can't use particle to. After that we always use the first form of the verb. As you can see, I didn't hear any big mistakes, so your voice is clear. I like your charming accent. I'm sure that your vocabulary is rich enough to talk with me, to tell me some interesting things about our topic. So thank you. Guys, if you still have any questions for me, welcome to our chat box. I will try to answer all your questions. And without homework, we can't improve our skills, we can't develop ourselves. That is why please pay attention to your homework. Don't forget to practice with sounds R and A. Of course, vocabulary, asking for suggestions on how to throw a party at a restaurant. And don't forget to finish your homework. You can find the link in the slide. So, thank you, my dear assistant, for your support, for your help and translations during this class. Thank you, my students. You were so active. Thank you for your attention. I wish you have a wonderful rest of this day. See you next time. Bye-bye.